A couple months before my grandmother had passed, we were sitting at her table and chatting. She was asking me all sorts of questions, and one of those questions happened to be when I went to school and what I was going to major in. I told her I was going for human services. She then began to tell stories about her college days. After she finished with her story, she said something that I will never forget. She stated, "I want you to remember something. In this life, you will gain many materialistic items, whether that be clothes, shoes, or even a house. Remember, these things can be taken away from you in an instant. So go and get your education, because no one will ever be able to take that degree away from you. No matter the circumstances, and even if you lose everything, you will still have that degree under your name." Today, I'm going to tell you why getting your college degree is a great investment for your future. Growing up on the reservations, you see many of your friends struggle due to the lack of being able to afford their needs and wants. Poverty is very prominent in American society, and especially on Native American reservations. In fact, the Urban Institute article named Child Poverty and Adult Success stated 1 in 8 adults live in poverty compared to the 1 in 5 of their children. That statistic shows that when a child is born and raised into poverty, they are more than likely to end up in the same cycle, and this will continue on for generations until someone in the family decides to change that outcome. Child poverty and adult success also states that these children tend to have academic struggles, do not graduate from high school, and even have trouble maintaining a stable job in their adult life. When these children bounce around, do not have adequate home environments, and are struggling with their everyday lives, their academics tend to decrease. Due to the decrease in their academic, these children then begin to have struggles graduating and have a less likely chance of making it to graduation. Due to the fact that they have not received the proper education and have not yet learned consistency and discipline, these struggles then carry into adulthood when they enter the workforce. With a college degree, children who are raised in poverty are able to change the statistics and create a better life for not only themselves, but their children. In the article, Understanding the Purpose of Higher Education, an analysis of the economic and social benefits for completing a college degree, it states, historically, institutions of higher education exist to educate students for their lives of public service, to advance knowledge through research, and to develop leaders for various areas of the public service. When obtaining your education, you will learn values such as discipline and determination. There will be times where you will face struggles throughout your classes, but due to your learned determination through your schooling, you will use the determination to carry you through your troubles. Independence is another very valuable lesson that you learn while attending college. In college, the only person who is making you wake up every day and making it to class and make sure that you get your assignments done is yourself. In college, you gain knowledge. Some of this knowledge you only used while in the classroom, but most of this knowledge will be taken with you, and you can use that knowledge to change your environment around you in a good way. Leadership is another good skill that you learn while attending college. You learn how to be yourself and how to guide people. If you decide to attend higher education to obtain your degree, there are different options you can choose from. Universities are almost always the first option for many individuals. With universities, you get the whole college experience. You live in the bigger cities and have all the fun at their sport events. You can even join a sorority or fraternity if that is what you are interested in. Universities also offer many different clubs, and those clubs you can find friends with the same interests as you and maybe even lifelong friends. Another option that most people overlook is community colleges. I think that community colleges are a very great step, especially for individuals who want a home-like feeling while being away at school. With community colleges, there are smaller classrooms and always a great community. You are getting a better relationship with your instructors and your peers at community college because you are in a smaller environment. Whether the city life is for you or even the smaller communities, both are great options. It depends on you and your preferences. Many students struggle with finding an outlet, especially if they do not have the resources or the money that is required. There are other ways to learn and even attend community college or university. You are always able to use your local libraries and look online for scholarships and use FAFSA to help pay for your college. There are millions of scholarships out in the world that we and all we have to do is go searching for them. They are willing and waiting for individuals to use them to their advantage. Asking around is always another solution. There are always amazing people in each community who are willing to help children get out and make a better life for themselves. These people can be used as mentors and even support systems while away at college if needed. You may never be written in history books for obtaining your degree, nor will you become one of the greats for your act. But one thing you will impact is the generations after you. One day, your children, grandchildren, and their children will talk about how you became a college graduate, and that will guide them in their future. You will start a revolution for your descendants and create a path for them. This is why getting an education is a great investment for your future.